What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome to NHL Tips and Tricks, episode number 13, and today we're going over, as you can see, HUT players, and just kind of a few general tips, without going too much into detail, but the previous two HUT episodes, how to increase your chances of pulling better players, and how to, what's the other one, how to build pucks in a quick and easy manner. I'll probably throw them on screen, but they definitely will be in the description, as well as if you guys are interested in starting up a HUT team. I made a 30-minute video a while back, and it's about how to kind of build a very good HUT team for cheap, so definitely go and check that out. It doesn't take long to build a team like this, like the one I'm showing you on screen right now, and it doesn't cost a lot. Now, this is probably where I get a lot of my more criticism for is these guys, my defense. They're not the best defense in this game, by no means, like overall wise, but they work for me, and that's kind of one of the things that a lot of people tend to forget with HUT Team is that every one of these players has something unique about them, and some of them are a lot better at doing their job when what like their overall shows. Like Ekman Larsson, for me, I'd have the regular Ekman Larsson as kind of my favorite defenseman in this game because he's so consistent. He's really good at carrying the puck. He has a good shot. He finishes a lot. And paired with Nick Schultz, they're a very good shutdown pair as well because he can just kind of skate the puck out. He's really good at long passes too. And it's stuff like that, you know, that you're gonna have to experiment with players and try them out because each of these players has a little bit of something different to them, and it's something a lot of people really wouldn't think about. Now we look at my second line here. We got Craig Smith and TJ Galiardi, who are two players, you know, most people would consider, you know, just whatever, throw them up for a 200 pucks or 150 pucks and sell them, and whatever you get, you get. Craig Smith is my favorite center in this game. Well, one of my favorite centers in this game. I have many, but he's one of my favorite for cheap because he's so consistent and he's so good. You know, his stats aren't impressive, but he wins a lot of face-offs. He's good offensively, and he's a great playmaker, actually. TJ Galiardi, I actually picked him up after watching some of Justin J. Law's video. I'll leave his channel link in the description, and he started using him, and I started using him recently because he's so good at one-timers, and I like to take one-timers. Craig Smith is really good at setting up one-timers. Galiardi's good at finishing them, so they're a good line. And then kind of the player that I really enjoy playing with that most people would just kind of write off is Andrew Shaw. And he's really good at kind of my flip passes. He's really good at getting into the zones. Like, I get so many breakaways with him from the flip passes. It's not even funny. Well, it kind of is, but yeah, you get the point. It's amazing how good he is in this game for me. And it's someone who, you know, might not work for you. And that's kind of the whole gist of this video is, you know, to find players who work for you. And while they may not be the most impressive overall team, they might beat out, you know, they might beat out your top line or your top team. They might beat out Kadri Voracek and Zetterberg or MacArthur. And this is another good example here, right here, actually. MacArthur off this line isn't fast. He's an 86 overall. On this line, for speed, he's up there. He's very, very fast, and it's one of those things in this game where good chemistry with a player really boosts their stats. And so I guess the the three keys, I like to do things in threes to have a good lineup in HUT. One, build a team around speed, and for the most part around speed. There's certain players who are faster than others, but generally having, you know, these 80s, 87s, 90s, 86s and stuff speeds really helps me out, and they're really hard to get off the puck. Palmerville's a really good example of this. Unreal player in this game, and speed kills in this game. I'm sure a lot of people will tell you this, but it definitely destroys in this game. Now, the other kind of main tip is to make sure you have solid chemistry. Now this team, 88 chemistry, very, very solid. I'll probably work on getting the change team cards correct and stuff for all the lines and stuff. But you can see my defense, you know, generally fairly well. I have the 2 Canucks because I can switch to Luongo, and my team chemistry overall won't decrease too much here. Only go down to an 87, so it's not bad. Yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it to build a good hut team. You know, find players that work for you. That's, I guess, step number 3. So step 1, build a team. I guess build a team around your needs is step 1. Build a team around your playstyle. This is going to require playing with quite a few different players. You know, experiment, buy some cheaper players, save up for some more expensive ones. Just find the players that work best for you. And every once in a while, you know, throw in a new player, juggle up the lines a little bit until you find something that works and is consistent for you. Step 2 would be, once you have that consistent line, improve its chemistry, because chemistry kills in this game along with speed. And chemistry, putting the right positions on or right change team cards makes a world of difference, and getting them into the right positions. Like if you have center to left wing, for example, so like if we go into apply consumables, these are really actually helpful at getting your chemistry up. And when you have your high chemistry, generally you'll play better and your line will perform better, your passes are better, your shots are better, your speed is better, everything is better with chemistry. So those are kind of like the 2 main points, I guess, to take out of this video, and hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed this, and hopefully it helps you. It may not be like the most detailed video, but it's one that just kind of shows you, you know, different line combinations work really well, and different players will work really well for you that won't work for me. Maybe you guys will like players like, I don't know, I don't like Higgins, for example, and a lot of people, I see him online a lot, and I just hate playing with him. Maybe you guys will find the same thing with that, but who knows. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you out in some way, shape, or form, and, you know, just go out, try to experiment with your hut players, your line combinations, and yeah, as always, guys, take it easy, and peace out.